I'm Chanel and welcome to the first video I filmed for Chanel Days. So this is the Tea Time Oracle card deck. I first saw it on Christine Rose L's channel, didn't even know it was a thing. So let's have a look. I'll put the price up above of how much I paid for it on Etsy. It came with this free in-bulk sticker and then this little zine. So I believe that it doesn't have, so I just say it's an intuitive deck. But this is the little zine that comes with it. So very homemade quality to it. Let's take a look at the deck. So this is the box. It's a tuck box, and this talks about the act of making tea as a ritual or practice. So here is a little book that it comes with. So Tea Time Oracle, about the Oracle, types of teas that are talked about in it. So here we've got about the tea. So it's all the same. They've got ingredients and also a guide on how to make them. So little method. I'll just see if there's anything else about the author. So this is the guidebook. These are the backs of the cards. As you can see, they are not edged. The card stock. It's very papery. It's quite flexible. What would I say this is? It's got a bit of a texture to it. Do they all have? I would call it more of a matte, but it's got like a satin feel to it. I can't look up the listing to see what exactly it says because it's been taken down, but let's have a look at the cards. Blue Lotus Tea. Tea Cress. Or Cress Tea, I guess. Yep. Rooibos Vanilla. Kaya Kava, Creamer, Blooming, Ball, Herbal Vitamin, that looks like clover, Honey, that also looks like clover honey, Cinnamon Orange, Banana Dessert, Sweet, Raspberry Honey, Hibiscus, Chrysanthemum, Apple Crisp, Sun, Peppermint Latte, Heart Open Spiced Tea. I'll have to look at that one later to see what that actually says. Chocolate Chili, Afternoon, Strawberry Pink, Peach Oolong, Green, Chai or Shy, Stinging Nettle, Moroccan Mint. And to be honest, sometimes this font is a little hard to read. Golden Milk, Cayenne Pepper, Yerba Mate, Star Anise Fennel, Moon Tea, Ginger Lemon, Calendula, Watermelon Lime Mint, Elderberry, spoons, melon milk boba, teacups, cacao, saffron, chamomile lavender, Earl Grey, butterflies pea, tea tags, rose, kettle, dandelion, one of my favorites, so it shuffles quite lovely. We've got kettle, so let's see what kettle says, and then I might actually pull a tea as well so we can actually see a tea. Ginger lemon, so we'll do ginger lemon and kettle. So let's see what kettle says. So kettle, the key words are gossip and judgment. Spill the tea. What does it mean to spill the tea? In metaphor, tea is a term used to refer to gossip or inside information. It is often used in the phrase spill the tea or serve the tea, which means to share juicy or exclusive details about a situation or person. When we judge or criticize another person, it says nothing about that person. It merely says something about our own need to be critical. We all have people in our lives who unintentionally hurt us. Their words may sound harsh. We may feel judged, and they may question our choices so much that we feel emotionally unsafe around them. We often feel upset because we may have opened our heart and revealed imperfections and didn't feel held or heard. Someone might not accept our truth. So it would be wise for you to exercise judgment around how much you share. As Brené Brown says, our stories are not meant for everyone. Hearing them is a privilege, and we should always ask ourselves this before we share. Who has earned the right to hear my story? And now we'll look up ginger lemon. Right now we'll read ginger lemon tea. The key words are old patterns letting go. When you put ginger in your mouth, it smacks your taste buds and gets your digestive forces healthfully humming once again. Ginger comes from a flowering plant originating in Asia. It adds flavor to sweet and savory foods and drinks. Ginger has a long history of use in various forms of traditional and alternative medicine. It's been used to aid digestion, help fight the flu and common colds, and aids in detox. Intuitively, ginger is a negative old pattern releaser. Sometimes we can keep doing the same thing over and over to our detriment, while forgetting we can exercise our choice to make change. In these scenarios, it can be our breaking point that smacks us awake and helps us see change in order to help level up. And then you've got the recipe for that one. Let's take a look at some pairings. So my first pairing is with the Pulp Girls Tarot. So we have the Sun Tea, which means joy, with King of Pentacles and the Empress. Release, with Eight of Swords and the Hierophant. Zest for Life, with Six of Pentacles and the Hanged One. Euphoria, with Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles. I'll do one more. Feminine or Cycles, with Ace of Pentacles and Five of Wands. I'm now pairing it with the Dreams Within Dreams Tarot. So here we have Imagination with the Moon and King of Swords. Prosperity with the Star and the Tower. Charm with the High Priestess and the Emperor. That's like, I feel like that's very parallel with imagery. Reflect with Ace of Swords, Five of Coins. I'll do one more. Zen with Deja Vu and Ace of Cups. I am now pairing it with Oracle of the Rose. So we have Listen, Intuition, Leap of Faith. Embrace with the Bee and Cupid. Being stung by Cupid, maybe. Wealth with Self-Love and Trickery. Patience with gentleness and night garden. I'll do one more. Feel your feelings with the Empress and decisions. I'm now pairing it with Oracle of the Essences. So we have kindness with rebirth, repair, concentration, grounding. Bloom with evolution, movement, fairness, equality. Compassion, which for me, someone with chronic illness, spoons definitely means that, compassion for myself. With spirituality, faith, respect, and wisdom. Dignity with strength, confidence, adaptability, impeccability. Refreshment with cherish innocence, organization, coordination. I'll do one more. Shine bright, cause and effect, expression, release. So I'm now pairing it with Botanical Blessings. This is by the same creator. I haven't looked up the keywords for these ones, so this is just going to be vibes. But this card here means worthy. Focus. Change. Right place, right time. Soothe. Oops. Love. I'll do one more. Sensual. So my favorite card for my first impression is the chamomile lavender tea. That actually is one of my absolute favorite teas, and it's something that I make from my chamomile and lavender plants from my own garden. I love that there's a yarn heart here, so that really speaks to my crochet loving soul. And there's also a fairy in this one. So there's just something so childlike and magical and innocent. And the key words for this are humility and soothing. And I definitely feel like this is humble, but this combination of chamomile and lavender is just bliss. It's truly magical. They pair so well together. And I feel the whimsy in this particular card. Okay, so for the week ahead reading, we have afternoon tea with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. The key words for this: impatience, hunger. Afternoon tea is known throughout the world as an important English tradition. Anna, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, introduced the concept of afternoon tea in 1840. The Duchess got hungry around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the evening's meal wasn't until 8 p.m. That meant there was a long time between lunch and dinner. Because no one wants to wait that long to eat, the Duchess asked for a tray of tea, bread, butter, and cake during the late afternoon. It became a habit of hers, and she began inviting friends to join her to enjoy this afternoon snack. This pause for tea and food became a fashionable social event in England. Intuitively speaking, what are you hungry for or impatient for right now? You don't become impatient from doing things you love. You become impatient for missing out on doing things you love. Impatience gives you perspective. Exploring this feeling can sometimes reveal your inner calling in life. Having a clear understanding of priorities and bearing a sense of urgency everywhere they go. Impatient people naturally strive for action. Persistence is sometimes a side effect of impatience, which in the right attitude can lead to desirable outcomes. The idea that impatience is a negative character trait should be reframed. But the line between commendable and destructive impatience is a fine one, so practice impatience with caution. Question the consequences of your actions while visualizing your ideal outcome. Are they in line with each other? And then we've got some English breakfast tea there as the recipe. So this is paired with the Knight of Cups, which is often associated with emotional messages, romantic pursuits. The Knight of Cups is like the Romeo of the deck. creative inspiration. And then the Queen of Cups is emotional intelligence, compassion, intuition, nurturing, caring for yourself and others. So the feeling that I'm getting with this, it's probably because I'm literally just made this decision, is there is an impatience in regards to perhaps romantic pursuits, romantic offers coming your way, going on dates, people, your romantic life in general. You're very impatient with perhaps finding a partner or perhaps the lack of preferable suitors, and that instead of focusing so much on the lack, reframe and focus on doing things you love. So instead of worrying about the lack of your dating life or romantic leads, just do things you love. With the Queen of Cups in mind, nurture yourself. I would say instead of focusing on people bringing you romance, romanticize your own life. Date yourself, focus on your own emotional well-being, and just enjoy your life. These people are just sitting there, enjoying the company, socializing. Life is happening around them. There's birds and hares and vegetation and lushness. I say take a pause, have some afternoon tea with a friend or on your own, and just be in the moment. This will come, but take your energy away from the impatience of this not happening and the hunger for romantic love, and give it to yourself. Feed yourself that love, that romance, that attention, that desire. So this is the Tea Time Oracle. Until next time, stay wild, star child.